And thanks so much for joining us. I'm Juliette Goodrich. We begin with a surge in car break-ins overwhelming Bay Area police and leaving drivers increasingly frustrated. KPIX 5's Devin Fehely spoke to the lawmaker leading a new push to crack down on the crooks.
Car break-ins have become an epidemic in California, and regrettably, most of those cases never result in an arrest or successful prosecution. And one state lawmaker wants to change that.
We know that people risk their life to save their personal devices.
Recognizing all of the valuable information stored on our phones, tablets, and laptops, State Representative Kansen Chu wants to make it a felony to steal electronic devices, even if they don't meet the current $950 threshold that separates felonies from misdemeanors.
Well, I just wanted to provide another tool to the police department so they can prioritize a car break-in.
Car break-ins and thefts of electronic devices have spiked in cities across the Bay Area, but the crimes are rarely solved by police departments or prosecuted by district attorney offices, to the growing frustration of victims.
They're becoming more and more prevalent, and I think something does need to be done to deter that.
Mike Hokinson had his car broken into recently. He supports tougher laws for the criminals responsible.
I felt violated, quite honestly. It was my wife's brand new purse with all of our keys to our home and credit cards, etc. And so it's a pretty big deal.
In 2014, voters in California approved Prop 47. It was meant as criminal justice reform, designed to shrink the state's prison population, and it set the $950 threshold for crimes to be charged as a felony. It's not clear if Chu's bill could carve out an exemption for electronic devices, but those frustrated by rising property crimes say something needs to be done.
If laws are implemented that can discourage people from doing things like that, it's not your property, don't put your hands there.
Representative Chu says that he plans to introduce this legislation as early as next week. In San Jose, Devin Fehely, KPIX 5.